Hey guys, what's up? This is Christian, that's Corey, and we are SuperKamiGuru9000. And this is our review of One Piece 680. But before we jump into the review, you guys have got to check out our Dragon Con 2012 video and our Dragon Con panel video where we get to meet some celebrities. And if you don't know, Dragon Con is this awesome sci-fi comic book, everything nerdy convention, including anime. And we just walked around and interviewed some of the cosplayers and got to meet some awesome celebrities like Adam West and the voice of Vegeta, Chris Sabat. So definitely go check out those videos, annotations, and links will be below.
We're on the mean streets of Atlanta, and I know, I grew up on the streets. 8th Street. It was 8th Street. It was rough. Oh, we're at Dragon Con, the biggest sci-fi comic book, movie, TV, pop culture convention in the Southeast.
Adventure time!
I want a black lightsaber.
Okay, so we open up with Brownbeard carrying most of the Straw Hats and the Samurai. They're just complaining, hey, keep running, go faster, go faster. And Brownbeard's like, get the fuck off me and walk yourself. And then we also see the Samurais talking about, hey man, by the way, since you're carrying me, can we go swing by the grocery store and pick up my son too? That'd be great. He's like, go fuck yourself. Everyone's got too many interests here. Get off me.
We go back to the area where the G5 Marines are hanging out with Tashigi, and all of a sudden that big-ass dragon comes down and he starts lighting people on fire and biting through steel, and everybody's freaked out because, hey, there's a big giant cow dragon running around. But things get even crazier when Vergo finally shows up, and he finally starts to attack, which is really cool. He's using his freaky armament hockey to turn his arm into like this solid black, and he's just walking around to all these guys and just literally like stabbing them with his finger like directly in the heart. It's really fucking brutal actually, and this initiates a flashback. We get to see that Vergo's basically just a big softie and he loves children, and he shows this love by continuing to stab people through the fucking heart. And things get really crazy, and Tashigi thinks, hey, I'm gonna finally decide to attack him. And this works out just fine because she gets ready to slash him right in half. And then Vergo's just like, fuck you, bitch. And just knocks him right the hell out. So, boom. Sucks to be Tashigi.
Yeah, and of course, when a woman is hurt, this means Sanji must jump in, and he kicks Vergo in the fucking face, and it's awesome. He's like, I heard the sound of a woman's tears dropping. And this actually makes sense, because with hockey, you can sense things, and it has been stated that Zoro and Sanji are two members of the Straw Hat crew, including, obviously, Luffy, that have hockey. But it's also Sanji, and he has this, sixth sense when it comes to ladies, except he has no ability to actually get with them. Interesting.
The panel itself, though, when he kicks Vergo, really awesome. I really like watching Sanji fight.
Sanji, he's more interesting than Zoro, in my opinion, because Zoro, you get a slash, maybe you get a tornado thing, maybe you see a bull or something, or a weird monster appear behind him, but Sanji's always got something cool going on. His kicks are very interesting and very varied. I'm still more of a Zoro Luffy fanboy, if I had to pick, but Sanji is very interesting when he fights, no doubt.
Sanji would be a great character in Toriko.
Just saying. You got it? Vegeta picture right here. We go back to the planning diagram, phase of One Piece. It's very big. They love diagrams. And pretty much Caesar is like, let's just kill them all. I don't even care if Vergo's in there. Just gas them all. And they're like, are you sure? And then the door slams open. Luffy and Smoker are there. And Luffy's like, fuck you up. Boom! And that's how the chapter ends. Awesome One Piece chapter. Way better than last week, in my opinion. It's better than people running through tunnels. Actually had some action this time. And
solid action from a lot of characters. You got Sanji, you got Luffy punching, you got a little bit of Vergo action. Vergo had some flashbacks, and you know what? They didn't really get in the way. They moved really, really quick, and they're starting to flesh out his character a little bit more. So, really good stuff. All the character artwork, again, was ridiculous. One Piece still, I think, suffers from having way too many characters on screen talking about nothing. Like the whole scene with the dragon, it was cool-looking artwork, but really, it has zero effect on the overall narrative, but it is nice to look at.
Yeah, that's something me and Corey were discussing earlier. We used to not review One Piece, and for the one fact that there is a lot of dialogue, and now we're realizing that we are reviewing it, there's a lot of useless dialogue. It's fun to flesh out the world. Like, let's be honest, One Piece's world is probably the most developed out of all the big three. To create that world, you have to have a lot of characters doing things, and you've got to... The action is competing with text bubbles. It's just ridiculous. There's always a lot going on.
And in every single arc, there's always that large group of people who are just there to basically be our reaction to what's going on, which is just like, well, isn't that what we're for? But Still, like I said, it sort of makes up for that fact because you do have some interesting artwork to at least look at.
Let's drop a 8 out of 10 on this one.
Yeah, just really fun chapter of One Piece.
Actually, my favorite out of the big 3 this week, personally.
I'd say so too.
Yep, definitely. Okay, you guys, if you enjoyed this review, make sure to give us a thumb up and let us know what you thought about the chapter with your comments below. And also, please make sure to check out the Dragon Con and panel videos that we just released. Annotations above, links down below, blah, blah, blah. Fly away. Anyway, I don't know what that was.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Adam West.
There we go. The Batman and the Vegeta Man. And yeah, till next week, guys. Peace.
Peace. The Vegeta Man.